Everyone that has income has the potential to achieve financial freedom. There are levels of financial freedom. There is an entry level, the intermediate level, and the advanced level. To meet the requirement of an entry level of financial freedom, you have to have restructured your total monthly cost to be equal to or less than 90% of your total monthly income, so that you can be able to save at least 10% of your total monthly income. You have to be able to maintain your lifestyle without accumulating unsecured debts. Unsecured debts are debts that don't have collateral or securities. Examples of unsecured debts are personal loan, credit card, overdraft, and microloans. The only debts that you can acquire are secured debts. Secured debts are debts that have collateral and security. Examples of secured debts are vehicle finance and home loan. Secured debts are good because of in the future, if you don't longer afford to pay the monthly installment, you can surrender that asset back to the seller. Like in the case of a vehicle finance. In the case of a vehicle finance, you can take the car back to the dealer and only pay a shortfall. A shortfall is the difference between the money that you owe and the value of the car. And then in the case of a home loan, you have two options. You can either rent it out or put it on the market and sell it. And then in the case of a home loan is good because of a house is an appreciating asset, which means it gains value over time. So when you sell it, you will sell it at a higher price than the price that you have paid for it. So secured debts are good. And then you have to have saved at least 50% of your total monthly income as emergency fund. That is the requirement of an entry level of financial freedom. The requirement to meet the requirement of an intermediate level of financial freedom, you have to have a positive net worth, which means your total assets or the value of your total asset must be more than the value of your total debt. And you must have acquired income bearing or capital gain assets. And you have to have multiple income streams or side hustles. You must not rely on one income. And you must have saved at least 6 months of your total income as emergency fund. That is the requirement of an intermediate level of financial freedom. To meet the requirement of an advanced level of financial freedom, you must have a portfolio of businesses and investments that can operate or run without your supervision. You must have hired employees or outsourced most of your responsibilities to third parties. You must have acquired or achieved financial independence, which means you don't depend on anyone financially. You have a portfolio that can run and generate income without your presence. That is the requirement to meet the advanced level of financial freedom. So financial freedom is possible. Anyone can achieve it. It's just that it requires discipline. And discipline comes from your subconscious mind. So in order to have discipline, you must have a desire to achieve something that requires discipline. So, which means if you want to have discipline, you have to have a desire. If you have a desire of something that requires discipline, automatically your subconscious mind will install discipline to you. So in order to have discipline, you must have a desire, and then that desire must require discipline. So discipline is not something that you can think of yourself and decide that, okay, from now on I want to be disciplined. You have to have a desire, and then once you have a desire, your subconscious mind will calculate the shortest route to achieve that desire. And part of that calculation, it will be discipline. You understand? So financial freedom is possible. Anyone can achieve it. Voila.